I'm going to adjust the valves on this thing because I don't know when that got done. So need to remove the shifter first off so you can get this off for the timing. I have to spread this thing out a little bit. Is there a flathead over there? This tripod a little closer. Somebody's done this before. Guess these shifters get pretty stuck on here. Bolt back in here. Take out these 8 millis. Missing one here, need to put one back. We got Robert over there working hard.
I'm ordering stuff.
Ordering stuff. Hard out here for a pimp.
Gotta get the trailer ready.
Gotta give this thing a wash too. Alright. Need to remove the spark plug. Replacing mine. Remove your spark plug. This one could be worse, could be better. So that way you can see the timing. So, see if I can get this on camera, but let me see. There is a notch right here in the case, and then there'll be a mark on this. Let me turn it over. Took the spark plug out so you won't have so much impression built up, but here's your little mark. But that's about where she's going to be. Here's the mark on the right here. Line those two up. You won't really know if it's top dead center yet until you take off your, get my son's knife out there, until you take off your covers for your intake on this side valve and the exhaust, which are both 8. So get those off. This may have a little oil in it. Sometimes they do. I'm not too concerned if it drips on this tire because these are old, but take both of these off. This is going to be kind of tight to get to, but it will come off once you get it off. Just slide it out this way. Bugs me up. Alright, let's see if you can see. Yeah, you can see right here. Get this one off. We got a little towel. Just in case she drips a little bit. I might be able to get it to it. The top one you'll need a wrench. For the wrench. This one, not so much. Yep. Got some oil. got on the tire anyway. On my hand. Damn. Will you get me something, Robert?
Huh?
A drain pan or something?
Get you a drink pan?
Never mind, it might be old. Man, that shit came out a lot. Yeah, a drain pan or something. Something small would be fine. A lot more oil came out than I thought it would. Didn't think that much would come out. A lot more came out than I thought it would. And I got it on the tire anyway, which I didn't want to. That kind of sucks, but I've done worse. This tag here, I'm assuming, is a lock from Moto America. I guess maybe so they couldn't mess with it. Is my guess anyway. Maybe once. Yeah, that's a good bit of oil in there. Maybe once they take you so you can't mess with it. So that's my O-ring. Probably put some gasket maker probably back on there. These will have a O-ring because obviously oil. But that one's off. You'll know if this is top dead center because this one will be loose. And then your top one also, so we'll see. It's not perfectly dead center now, but all right. These in there. That one here. These are the same size bolts for this thing. You see, I think they put gasket maker on it, probably not having to buy another O-ring every time, which don't know if I'm gonna get away with it. But we'll see. It wasn't leaking, so I just throw it back on there. We'll see shortly. Let's get this top one off. Yeah. A little wrench in here. This one obviously probably isn't going to have anything. It's on top of the engine. This one's hanging low, so going to have some oil. So the other one, a lot of people, some people may not have this. This is an extra crankcase breather because these things are revved up so high, and it's got a shit ton of compression for such a tiny little bike. Damn, I can't get this one on there good. Hold it down because it wants to slip off for me. So let's try to hold this thing on there. The last thing I want is this freaking thing to slip off. And it does want to. So let me try a different angle here. Something. I don't know if I'm gonna get it like that. See if this one has an O-ring. I don't know if it does. Maybe. Yeah, it does. Got gasket maker or whatever on it, so put that there. Put these over here. Put these ones here. And let's see if this top one's loose, because we should be, engine keep wanting to turn over, but Yeah, that one feels loose too. Let's grab our gauges. There's the feeler gauges. And the spec on these is, where's it at? Let me look. Intake 10, exhaust 15. So, hopefully we got one. We'll start one of the other. Oh, whoops. So, start with the exhaust on 15. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the whole thing in there. I may have to take this actually off, but we'll see if we can get her in there. Actually, I may have to. Anybody who doesn't know, you're going to want a little bit of drag when you're adjusting valves like this. Just a hair bit of drag on it, and I can feel ever so slightly on a 15. So I'm not going to mess with that one. I'll take this 10. Hopefully we got a 10 somewhere in here or close. Here's a 10. Don't know if we can get a 10 in here, but we will see. I have to take it off of here just to be able to get to it. I'm gonna go ahead and, whoops, dropped it. I'm gonna take off the 10. Just easier to get it in here. Maybe. You could take the carb off too if you're already doing some maintenance stuff or whatever, because it might be a little bit easier actually. That's gonna make my life much easier probably. Should just be able to move this one bolt here. And then mandatory that you drop the actual bolt. That's standard. You have to do that, which is right here. Whatever. I'll get it in a minute. Now here's my feeler gauge. Make sure you're top dead center. You will be if it's loose. It should be unless it's just crazy tight for some reason. But alright, we're going to have to loosen this one. Seems way too tight, which I think is a 10? It's actually a 9mm. Alright, best I can try to get this, but we use a 9mm. Loosen your nut right there, but hold the end of the stud. Hopefully not crazy tight. I can just kind of loosen it maybe. All right. Alright, I moved the stud a little bit on accident, but that's alright. Use our feeler gauge. That feeler gauge in between there. It had to be loosened anyway, so kind of want to back it off. That's super loose. Back your nut off a good bit till you get this right. So you feel a little bit of resistance. Just want to have it just enough where it drags. Just a little bit of drag on your gauge. I know it's going to be hard to see. Tighten your nut back down. Get me something to hold the stud with. Recheck it. What'd you figure out over there?
I ordered 5 cabinets.
Damn, you rich, bro. Let's see how this one is now. Better than it was. Couldn't even get it in there before. So let's put her back together. I'm gonna throw a new plug in here too. Old one's a little cruddy. All they had was the auto light version. I know the NGK is supposed to be the right one, but they didn't have any. It'll work for the time being. Probably not the, obviously not the correct one, but it will work for now. Throw that in there. Start it by hand. Little twist. Different applications. So that should work like that. There we go.